Welcome back to NBA Cinema, guys. So Stephen A. Smith has gone on ESPN First Take, and he's addressed the whole back and forth with LeBron James that happened last night, and confirmed what I said last night that he was talking about Bronny, and that was the angle LeBron was coming at when you saw that brief shouting match between he and Stephen A. Smith, where LeBron appeared to say something. He was walking away, and Stephen A. could be seen saying something back at the end of the exchange. But what I've been noticing this morning is a few of the FS1 Fox Sports hosts, they're actually using this as content to talk about Stephen A. Smith, and Nick Wright has been talking about it since Stephen A. spoke about those minutes Bronny had against no, it was Philly. It wasn't Phoenix. It was Philly, and he was guarding Tyrese Max. I believe Tyrese Max had 44, 46 points. Uh, so we're gonna play those clips briefly. Let's peep it, guys.
There has been so much disingenuous commentary surrounding the Lakers and surrounding Bronny. He gets these minutes against the Sixers, and Stephen A. pleads with LeBron to stop this. Now, listen, Bronny did not play well. He was 0 for 5. He had 3 turnovers. That just is life of a late second round pick into the bench guy. If we are going to recite Bronny's current NBA stats, then let's put them in context. Bronny averaging 3 minutes a game, 0.3 points, 0.4 rebounds, 0.3 assists. Can you imagine something being worse? He was taken 55th. The guy taken 56th has not played because he had knee surgery. The guy taken 57th is averaging 0.8 points, 1 rebound, 0.3 assists. And the guy taken 58th, 1.6 points, 1.8 rebounds, 0.4 assists per game. They're all the same. So to have that data and then seize on 10 bad minutes against the Sixers and do an impassioned plea to LeBron or to the league or to the Lakers to stop this like it's a farce, and the fact that all of these people were so quiet when he was cooking in the G League, I just think it's bullshit. When Stephen A. brought that up on his podcast, you know what video played alongside it? Like the soundless, what we call B-roll highlights? Hand to God. It was Bronny's bad minutes against the Sixers. That's true. Go look. Go watch. So, again, I don't think that's Stephen A.'s call, but it doesn't exactly dispel the narrative that, well, yeah, there might be a little unfairness here, and so that was his part.
I know y'all saw LeBron James run up on Stephen A. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I love it, and we got to talk about it. I love it because we need to be held responsible for what we say about people, myself included. Oftentimes, we talk real loose with our lips and we talk real reckless. Remember when LeBron James was questioned as a father because of Bronny James being in the league? Remember when Stephen A. had the audacity to say, LeBron, I'm pleading with you as a father. Like, come on. Come on. At some point, the line has to be drawn. And I'm glad LeBron not only saw him, but I'm glad LeBron kept that same energy. And you knew LeBron was upset when he didn't even give Stephen A. the opportunity to respond, at least by the video. He said what he said, and he walked off. It wasn't a dialogue. It was a monologue. It was, now it's my turn to speak. You speak all the time. Now it's my time to speak. What y'all think?
So let me say this. I think LeBron said some things prior to the draft that is going to bring some attention. When you say that Bronny's better than players in the league and he's not at the time, you disrespect the players in the game. And then, when people start to critique, you really, because Stephen A., I went back, he's never said anything bad about Bronny. I want to dispel that notion. I know it's popular to kind of go at Stephen A. Smith right now on everything, and I definitely have my moments where I disagree with him as well. But as far as Bronny James, he's done a pretty good job not really calling him trash or saying anything like that. Stephen A's position in a nutshell has been he should play in the G League, which isn't too far off base what Magic said. or several others play in the G League this year and continue to develop. But he said he had no issue with them having that moment early in the season and all that. He's saying LeBron, you put Bronny in this limelight, so now with him being in the league, he's gonna get criticized. So even though Stephen A hasn't done it, other people have been real critical of Bronny, and saying, he don't belong in the league and everything. And everybody knows with the way that it happened, a second day on TV for the draft, Bronny going to the Lakers, other teams not selecting him, Rich Paul making those calls, don't select Bronny, don't select Bronny, don't select Bronny, to all these teams. We know that that was manufactured, him landing with the Lakers. Like, we got to stop pretending that we don't know that part of it, right? Uh, LeBron put his son in position. That's cool, but we gotta now. There's some people saying no that this just happened to work out where he was taken 55th by the Lakers, and that part right there, we gotta stop that. We gotta stop acting like we didn't see it, But um, he's been getting a lot of opportunities in the G League and performing pretty decent, man. So um, Bronny, I think he's handled this well, or as well as you can handle it. With people talking about him being up and down in the G League. I think some of the other things that people are looking past, that's taking sides of this argument, and really, like, LeBron's been their favorite player so long, he can't do no wrong. I think initially when Bronny was gonna play just home G League games, who wasn't going to play away or something like that. Yeah, yeah, that's what it was initially before they started really letting him play in the G League. They were micromanaging the situation too much. Just let him play home and away because, that was going to throw off the chemistry of the team when somebody was getting a lot of minutes on the road, but then they come to the home game and they barely getting any minutes. It's been a little stuff like that that's being worth criticism. And I think you have to talk about it. Bronny's a big story, LeBron's a big story, and you're gonna cover that. I think Bronny has done a great job, but I think some of the things LeBron has done, um, has to be spoken about. Everybody gonna speak about it like Nick Wright, where he's a fan. LeBron can't do nothing wrong. Everybody else is wrong or hating. He's the best ever, just clearly, and nobody else can have another opinion type. That, like, that journalism is dangerous too. When you deriding in journalism, that could be a little dangerous. When you start doing that with players, because now you're not giving it to them fairly. And it's not just journalists versus athletes. We saw Kendrick Perkins, Charles Barkley. They've been going at it for the better part of the last 2 years, back and forth, uh, over telecast. So when you enter into the sports media space, you're gonna have things that people not gonna like that you say. You're gonna say things, and you gotta be willing to stand on it. And I know people were saying Stephen A. looked scared, but Stephen A. it looked like LeBron had something to say. He said something bad. And he walked this way, and we gotta applaud people being able to use their words. We ain't gotta punch on each other all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, LeBron had something to say as a dad. That's what Stephen A. said he got from it, and he walked off. But hey, man, I want to know what you guys kind of think about this, because I know Savannah been wanting to say stuff too, and LeBron having to hear that at home, such and such keep running his mouth, and so if your wife is constantly telling you that, and then you see Stephen A. Smith, he felt like that was his opportunity to get that off, and I'm pretty sure Mama Bear has some thoughts about some of the things people been saying. So when Mama Bear says something, LeBron, if anything is gonna make him uh, go off the handle, is going to be going at Bronny, Bryce, Jury, or making his wife upset. So, again, I ain't saying nobody is overly right or wrong in the situation. I'm just saying how I believe or how I perceive it. But let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.